In a world driven by advancing technology, the Amish stand apart with their devotion to simplicity, community, and faith. Their rejection of electricity isn't an act of defiance, but a deliberate effort to uphold values like humility and self-reliance. For the Amish, farming transcends mere efficiency. It represents a harmonious coexistence with nature. Instead of modern machinery, they depend on hand tools, animal labor, and the natural rhythms of the seasons. Their connection to the land runs deep, viewing it as a partner rather than a resource to dominate. This philosophy enables them to thrive sustainably, preserving their way of life through methods honed over centuries. Their fields, sprawling across picturesque countryside, may seem modest at first glance. Yet beneath this surface lies a meticulously refined system, designed to work with nature instead of against it. Unlike the bustling, mechanized operations of contemporary farms, Amish farms are serene. The absence of technology is a conscious choice, maintaining balance with the environment. This lifestyle, passed down through generations, is underpinned by practical knowledge and a commitment to natural processes. The Amish avoid synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, relying instead on the Earth's natural cycles and regenerative capabilities. This approach ensures resilience, making their farms less vulnerable to shifts in weather, market forces, or global disruptions. On an Amish farm, the hum of machinery is replaced by the rhythmic clatter of hooves, the creak of harnesses, and the low voices of farmers guiding their animals. While the rest of the world moves toward automation, the Amish remain grounded, literally. Their farming depends on manual labor and animal power, fostering a deep connection between the land, animals, and people. Horses, mules, and oxen take the place of tractors. Where a modern farmer might operate equipment from a temperature-controlled cab, an Amish farmer works behind a team of animals, expertly guiding them. This scene, seemingly from another era, is a practical and efficient method of cultivation. For the Amish, animals are not just tools, but partners in the farming process. Years of training and mutual trust create a seamless relationship, enabling the animals to work in harmony with their human counterparts. This bond between farmer and animal is both practical and symbolic. The reliance on animal power avoids the environmental damage associated with heavy machinery and fossil fuels. Unlike tractors, horses and mules do not compress the soil, allowing it to retain its natural structure, reduce erosion, and maintain fertility. This practice ensures the land remains productive for future generations. The Amish approach to farming is undoubtedly labor-intensive compared to the speed of modern agriculture, but this deliberate, slower method aligns perfectly with their values. It reinforces their commitment to simplicity, self-reliance, and respect for the environment. In an age where technology can irrigate fields with the push of a button, the Amish take a more resourceful approach. Without access to electric pumps or automated irrigation systems, they innovate with what nature provides. Windmills are an iconic feature of Amish farms, harnessing the wind's energy to draw water from deep underground. These structures pump water to the surface, distributing it to crops with no reliance on electricity or fossil fuels. As long as the wind blows, this elegant system sustains their fields. In their deliberate simplicity, the Amish demonstrate that traditional practices can coexist with sustainability. Their time-honored methods not only preserve the land, but also nurture a way of life centered on values often overlooked in a fast-paced, tech-driven world. Their approach is a reminder that progress doesn't always mean leaving the past behind. It can mean learning from it. Another clever and sustainable method embraced by the Amish is the use of gravity-powered irrigation systems. These farms are thoughtfully designed to work in harmony with the landscape, with fields arranged on gentle slopes. This layout allows water to flow effortlessly from higher elevations to the crops below. Rainwater is collected in reservoirs or ponds and then naturally directed downhill without the need for external power, relying solely on an intimate understanding of the land's contours. Rainwater harvesting is another crucial component of Amish irrigation strategies. Large catchment systems collect and store water during rainstorms, ensuring a reliable supply for drier times. The stored water is distributed through simple, hand-dug channels that evenly deliver moisture to every plant, minimizing waste. Some farmers use manual pumps to bring water directly to their crops, a method that, while physically demanding, ensures precise control over the amount of water each plant receives. This hands-on approach deepens their connection to the land and fosters meticulous care for their crops. What makes these systems remarkable is their simplicity and eco-friendliness. By harnessing natural forces like gravity and rain and carefully managing their water resources, the Amish maintain thriving crops without taxing the local ecosystem. Their approach often conserves water more effectively than modern farms that depend on extensive irrigation infrastructure and heavy extraction from aquifers. By aligning with nature instead of competing against it, Amish farmers have crafted an irrigation system that sustains both their crops and the land for generations to come, a testament to patience, expertise, and environmental respect. Commitment to soil health. At the heart of Amish farming lies a profound dedication to maintaining healthy, fertile soil, a tradition cultivated over generations of observation and practical experience. Central to this practice is crop rotation, a time-tested method that enriches the soil and supports a resilient ecosystem. Instead of depleting the land by growing the same crops year after year, the Amish carefully alternate crops in a planned sequence. Each type of crop has unique nutrient demands and contributions to the soil. For example, legumes such as peas and beans enrich the soil by fixing nitrogen, making it more fertile for subsequent crops. By alternating these nitrogen-enriching plants with others that draw heavily on nutrients, Amish farmers maintain soil balance and ensure its productivity. This strategy fosters a harmonious ecosystem where the cycles of growth and decay continuously rejuvenate the soil. In addition to crop rotation, natural fertilization is integral to their soil management practices. Livestock manure and compost are used extensively to replenish nutrients. Manure is gathered from barns and spread across fields, providing essential elements for plant growth. Compost, made from organic materials like plant residues, enhances soil fertility by introducing beneficial microorganisms that aid in decomposition and nutrient availability. These natural fertilizers not only improve soil structure, but also ensure it remains a fertile foundation for future harvests. Natural pest management. One of the standout features of Amish farming is their reliance on chemical-free pest and weed control. Rather than using synthetic pesticides and herbicides, the Amish employ traditional methods such as companion planting and fostering biodiversity. For instance, planting marigolds alongside vegetables serves as a natural pest deterrent, creating barriers that protect crops without harmful chemicals. This approach also promotes a thriving ecosystem. Diverse plantings attract beneficial insects and wildlife that naturally keep pest populations in check. This method enhances the health of the soil, plants, and the farmers themselves, avoiding the potential risks associated with chemical exposure. A legacy of sustainable farming. The beauty of Amish agricultural methods lies in their simplicity and sustainability. By working with nature's forces and respecting the land, the Amish have developed practices that not only ensure bountiful harvests, but also protect the environment for future generations. Their methods remind us that sometimes the most effective solutions are those rooted in age-old wisdom, patience, and a deep respect for the natural world. The food grown by the Amish is renowned for its exceptional flavor and nutritional value, free from the chemical residues and additives commonly associated with industrial farming. By fostering an environment where nature flourishes, Amish farmers have created a self-sustaining system that nurtures the land while producing wholesome, flavorful crops. The legacy of seed saving. In Amish agriculture, seeds represent more than just the start of a new crop. They symbolize a deep connection to the past and a hope for the future. Seed saving is a fundamental practice, preserving diverse, resilient plant varieties that have thrived in their unique environments for generations. This practice is not merely functional but also an art form. Amish farmers carefully select seeds from the healthiest and most robust plants, choosing traits like disease resistance, flavor, and high yield. By passing down only the strongest seeds, they ensure that their crops can withstand changing conditions. Each year's harvest reflects the farmer's skill, dedication, and the enduring wisdom of sustainable farming. Heirloom seeds hold particular importance in Amish communities. Often passed through families for generations, these seeds retain their genetic integrity thanks to careful cultivation. Unlike hybrid seeds, which may not reproduce consistently, heirloom varieties preserve their unique traits, contributing to biodiversity and resilience against pests, diseases, and shifting climates. This preservation strengthens the Amish connection to their heritage while fostering adaptability. For the Amish, seed saving carries profound cultural significance. Each seed embodies the stories, struggles, and triumphs of their ancestors, forming a bridge between past and present. This tradition instills a sense of responsibility to their farms, their community, and the environment. By saving seeds, the Amish sustain their commitment to biodiversity and maintain a harmonious relationship with the land. The practice of passing down seeds reflects their stewardship philosophy. Children learn these skills early, helping to gather and prepare seeds for future seasons. This education instills pride and a sense of ownership, ensuring that sustainable practices endure for generations. In a world dominated by monocultures and corporate seed markets, the Amish tradition of seed saving serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of diversity and resilience. Each seed they save is more than a promise of future harvests. It's a commitment to sustainability, tradition, and the cherished connection to the land. Greenhouses. A natural extension of Amish ingenuity. Amish greenhouses are practical yet elegant structures made of wood and glass, designed to harness the sun's energy and extend the growing season. These greenhouses exemplify the Amish principles of sustainability and resourcefulness, functioning without artificial lighting or heating systems. Carefully planned and often oriented to face south, these greenhouses maximize sunlight throughout the day. Glass panels allow light to filter in while retaining warmth, creating an ideal microclimate for plants, even when outdoor temperatures are harsh. A key feature of these structures is their use of thermal mass. Water barrels placed strategically inside absorb heat during the day and release it slowly at night, maintaining a consistent temperature. This natural heating system mimics artificial alternatives without environmental costs or added expenses. The benefits of this approach are significant. By starting seedlings in the early spring and continuing growth into the late fall, Amish farmers can ensure a steady supply of fresh produce. Plants nurtured in these controlled environments grow stronger and more resilient, leading to higher yields and healthier crops when transferred to outdoor fields. Simplicity as strength. Through their reliance on natural forces, such as the sun's warmth and the land's natural fertility, the Amish demonstrate that sustainability and innovation can go hand in hand. Their practices not only safeguard the environment but also preserve a way of life centered on tradition, responsibility, and respect for the natural world. Each greenhouse, heirloom seed, and harvest reflects their commitment to these principles, providing an inspiring example of how sustainable farming can thrive without sacrificing the quality of food or the health of the earth. The Amish way reminds us that nature, when understood and respected, offers everything needed to sustain life. A vibrant harvest season. As summer reaches its peak, Amish farms burst into life, adorned with the vibrant hues of ripening crops. It's a time when farmers head to the fields for the labor-intensive process of hand harvesting. Unlike modern farms reliant on mechanized tools, the Amish take pride in the precision and skill involved in manual harvesting, a practice that ensures superior quality and fosters a deeper bond with the land. Hand harvesting requires a level of care and attention unmatched by machines. Every crop, whether tomatoes, corn, or beans, is handled with a unique approach. Farmers carefully inspect each plant, picking only the ripest produce at its peak. This meticulous method results in fresher, more flavorful harvests than mass-produced counterparts. The tactile process of harvesting strengthens the farmer's connection to their crops, instilling a profound sense of pride in the quality of their work and the food they provide. Preserving the harvest. Once the fields are cleared, the focus shifts to preserving the bounty of the harvest for the colder months. Amish families employ traditional methods like canning, drying, and fermenting, techniques that require little to no electricity yet enhance the flavor and nutritional value of the food. Canning is a cherished tradition, often involving entire families who gather to preserve fruits, vegetables, and sauces in glass jars. The process is methodical, washing, peeling, cooking and sealing to ensure that the essence of summer's bounty can be enjoyed long after the last crops are picked. Pantry shelves lined with vibrant jars stand as a testament to the labor of love that transforms fresh produce into year-round sustenance. Drying is another vital method, perfect for preserving herbs, fruits and vegetables. Simple racks or hanging systems allow air to circulate, drawing out moisture. This technique not only extends the shelf life of food, but also intensifies flavors, making dried ingredients ideal for winter soups and stews. Fermentation adds a layer of tradition and health benefits to the Amish kitchen. From sauerkraut to pickles, fermenting vegetables preserves them naturally while introducing beneficial probiotics. These foods become staples, offering nourishment and a taste of seasons past. By emphasizing hand harvesting and traditional preservation, the Amish ensure a farm-to-table diet that is fresher, more nutritious, and deeply rooted in heritage. Each preserved jar tells a story of dedication, care, and respect for the land. Farming as a community effort. In Amish culture, farming transcends individual responsibility, becoming a collective endeavor that reflects their values of unity and mutual aid. Families and neighbors work side by side, whether during planting, harvests, or barn raisings. During harvest season, it's common to see groups of families working together, each contributing their skills. This communal spirit isn't merely about sharing labor, it's about strengthening relationships and fostering a sense of belonging. Harvests often become celebrations marked by shared meals, storytelling, and laughter, transforming hard work into a joyful experience. These gatherings reinforce the understanding that the rewards of farming benefit not just individual households, but the entire community. One of the most iconic expressions of this spirit is the barn raising. When a family needs a new barn, neighbors rally together to construct it in a single day. This remarkable feat showcases the Amish commitment to mutual support. Each person contributes tools, skills, and effort, turning a daunting task into an achievable goal. The day culminates in a shared meal, solidifying bonds and highlighting the power of cooperation. These collective efforts not only boost efficiency, but also nurture a strong social fabric built around shared labor and food production. In an increasingly individualistic world, the Amish way offers a powerful reminder of the strength found in community. A model of sustainability, the practices of Amish farming provide valuable lessons for a world striving for sustainability. In an era dominated by technology, the Amish demonstrate that simpler, resourceful methods can be just as effective. By relying on manual labor, animal assistance, and natural systems, they showcase how to farm in harmony with the environment. This approach not only preserves the earth, but also fosters a deeper connection to it. Their emphasis on cooperation further underscores the importance of community in achieving greater outcomes. The collective efforts seen during planting and harvesting are a testament to the value of working together, strengthening social bonds while enhancing productivity. As we face environmental and social challenges, the Amish offer timeless inspiration. By adopting aspects of their approach, we can move toward a future that values sustainability, community, and a profound respect for the land. Through their practices, they remind us that farming is more than just producing food. It's about nurturing relationships, preserving traditions, and living in harmony with nature.